Right now, the latest on the man police are accusing of killing 7 people at a 4th of July parade in Illinois and contemplated carrying out a second attack in Madison. Also, WNBA star Brittany Griner pleads guilty to drug charges inside a Russian courtroom. What the U.S. is doing to try to help. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Police say the man accused of killing 7 people at a 4th of July parade thought about carrying out a second attack in Madison. Authorities claim the suspect confessed after his arrest. Robert Cremo III was ordered held without bail, charged with 7 counts of first-degree murder. Adriana Diaz is in Highland Park, Illinois, with more about the attack and the victims.
It was almost as though a light switch flipped and everyone just started running for cover.
Dana and Gregory Ring grabbed their 3 children and ran for their lives as gunfire erupted at the Highland Park 4th of July parade.
The energy just really changed quickly, from smiles to just screaming, and then again, pop, 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 pop.
In the chaos, the Rings say they found themselves caring for a toddler.
He was saying, "Mommy, Daddy," so I went back up to look for his mom and dad, and then I saw the scene. Carnage.
The little boy turned out to be a 2-year-old whose parents, Irina and Kevin McCarthy, were among the 7 people killed in the shooting. Witnesses say the boy's father died shielding him. According to investigators, the gunman picked July 4th because he had an affinity for the numbers 4 and 7, but they wouldn't get into his possible motive. Despite previous encounters with police, he was able to legally purchase 5 firearms, including this one authorities say was found in his car. Investigators say after the gunman unleashed at least 83 bullets on the parade, he had roughly 60 rounds left and seriously contemplated carrying out a second attack at a celebration in Madison, Wisconsin.
Indications are that he hadn't put enough thought and research into it.
The suspect was later apprehended after returning to Illinois.
He admitted to what he had done.
Children should not be running for 4th of July parades in the Midwest or anywhere.
The Rings are frustrated and furious this was able to happen in the first place.
The only issue that every single community in America has in common is gun violence.
We just know something different has to happen, and it has to happen like now.
A detective arrived at the Rings' home to pick up the little 2-year-old boy. They had to put a car seat into the squad car. He was later reunited with his grandparents. As for the suspect, his next court appearance is July 28th. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Highland Park, Illinois.
And earlier today, Madison Mayor Sacha Rose Conway spoke with CNN on handling gun violence in the wake of learning that the alleged 4th of July parade gunman was in Madison contemplating a second attack. During the interview, she talked about how the gun violence epidemic is multifaceted and what Madison is doing to prevent it.
I do think it's important for us to take a public health approach here, and that's what we're doing here in Madison. We have an Office of Violence Prevention in our public health department. We're funding violence interruption and violence prevention efforts right alongside with our police department's work to take a data-based approach to reducing gun violence in our streets.
PD will be holding a gift cards for guns buyback program on Saturday, August 13th at the Alliant Energy Center. Gun owners can turn in any unwanted, unused, or unnecessary guns in return for gasoline or grocery gift cards. The state Supreme Court is ruling that a transgender woman cannot change her name because she's on the state's sex offender registry. The woman entered the criminal justice system identifying as male and was ordered to register as a sex offender for 15 years. State law prohibits registered sex offenders from changing their names or using aliases not listed on the sex offender registry. Her attorneys argued that her First and Eighth Amendment rights were both being violated. The court rejected both of those arguments. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Not a bad day out there.
It's not terrible. We definitely have that mix of the sun and clouds that I talked about all morning long, but the humidity has started to creep back up. Dew points went from 59 to 69. So you will feel the moisture in the air as you step outside. And every now and then you'll get a little peek of some sun. But those temperatures, they only have an opportunity to really jump up into the lower 80s at this point. If we keep this cloud cover around, they're not going to move all that much from where we have them at the moment. So we're going to watch the temperatures closely. Otherwise, do expect things to hang out into the lower 80s with that mix of the sun and cloud cover sticking around for the rest of this afternoon. Now, after this, we're going to talk about rain chances. Who could see what, how things are shaping up. Are there any changes from our forecast earlier this morning? I have that all coming up in a few minutes, Mark.
No rain for now.
No rain in the immediate moment.
All right, Chris, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. WNBA star Brittany Griner pleaded guilty to drug charges inside a Russian courtroom today. U.S. officials say she's been wrongfully detained since February when cannabis oil was found in Griner's luggage. In court, Griner said she had no intention of breaking any Russian law. She was in a rush packing, she says, and the cartridges accidentally ended up in her bag. Last night, supporters gathered at Footprint Center, that's the home of her team, the Phoenix Mercury, to rally for her release.
We are not going to ever be quiet until she's home safely.
Griner will be back in court later this month, where she is expected to officially testify. She faces up to 10 years in prison. Former Minnesota police officer Derek Chauvin will appear in court today to find out his federal sentence. Chauvin was sentenced last year to 22.5 years on state charges related to the death of George Floyd. Last month, prosecutors requested a federal judge to give Chauvin a 25-year prison sentence with 5 years of supervised release. Cases of monkeypox have increased globally by about 80% over the last few weeks. That's according to the World Health Organization. In a new report, officials with the WHO say they've confirmed more than 2,600 cases since June 27th. There's also been 2 new monkeypox-related deaths in that time frame. In total, 6,027 cases reported from January through July. 902 cases were found in the U.S. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. More and more homes are using smart technology, but with each device comes increased risk. How you can keep your gadgets safe after the break.
Politicians have been threatening it. Now the Supreme Court's done it, triggering a ban on nearly all abortions in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. And Senator Ron Johnson sided with them on overturning Roe v. Wade, punishing doctors and hurting people, putting our health and reproductive rights in danger. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to protect us, not punish us.
It's the final week of Steinhaffel's biggest 4th of July sale ever. Save 35 to 75% store-wide. Plus, get great deals on hundreds of bonus buys in-store and online. Like this Queen Beauty Rest mattress, only $3.99. This reclining sofa, just $4.99. A queen bed, now only $7.49. A 5-piece dining set, now just $11.49. So hurry in and save big during the final week of Steinhaffel's biggest 4th of July sale ever. Relax, it's Steinhaffel's.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
It's Summerfest. So bring your I haven't heard live music in 27 months self, your festival food for lunch and dinner self, and your 12 stages in one day self. Bring your fest self to Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
The Federal Reserve is signaling more interest rate hikes are on the horizon. Minutes from the Fed's mid-June meeting indicate significantly higher rates could be needed to rein in spiraling inflation. At the same time, the central bank acknowledges that rate hikes could weaken the economy. After last month's meeting, the Fed raised its key rate by 0.75 percentage point. That was the biggest single increase in almost 3 decades. Apple is rolling out a new data safeguard feature called Lockdown Mode for iPhones, iPads, and Macs. The option is aimed at protecting against spyware deployed by state-sponsored hackers by limiting or blocking certain functions. Lockdown Mode will be initially offered as a test version so researchers can help Apple identify any bugs or weaknesses. And Amazon is digging into the meal delivery service. It's giving U.S.-based Prime members free access to Grubhub Plus for a year in a deal announced yesterday. After 1 year, users will be charged Grubhub's normal fees unless they cancel. Dutch-based Just Eat Takeaway bought Grubhub back in 2020 for more than $7 billion. That is your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Matt Piper.
Let's check in on Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 297 points. The NASDAQ up 228. The S&P 500 up 47. Well, smart home devices can turn on our lights, order our groceries, and much more. But all these high-tech gadgets can also be used against us. Justin Fernandez explains.
Hey Siri, turn all the lights on.
Evan King is a smart stuff fanatic. In his home, smart deadbolts, thermostats, entertainment.
This is a smart fridge. This is a Wnba, which is a dog treat camera.
We initially met Evan at Consumer Watchdog, where he works as Chief Technology Officer. He was taking a break to check in on his dog, Chloe.
Nothing my dog would like more than more treats.
As much as he loves spoiling Chloe, the same camera that connects him to her
It may also allow a nefarious person to check in on your house.
Smart homes are eminently hackable.
Carmen Balber is Evan's boss and executive director of Consumer Watchdog.
There are databases of home camera feeds online.
And cameras are only one of the more obvious threats. Any gadget that connects to the internet can store and reveal a treasure trove of data. A lesser-known security threat, smart light bulbs. These connect to your phone or to a home hub so you can turn them on and off remotely. A possible issue here, they also store information, like your passwords, in the base of the bulb.
If you throw that light bulb out, someone can just pick it up and they've got all your information right there in your trash can.
So how do you hack-proof your home? It starts with strong passwords, a different one for every account.
One of the easiest ways for hackers to get into your home is if you don't change the factory set passwords on your device.
Before getting rid of anything connected to your phone or Wi-Fi, clear out your data, starting with your router itself.
If a hacker has access to your Wi-Fi network, they might potentially have access to your computer, your passwords, your credit card accounts.
To wipe it,
as simple as just putting a paperclip into a reset button on the back.
You can reset a smart bulb
via the app that you use to configure them.
Anytime a connected device is vulnerable in your home, everything else on that network is also vulnerable.
So be selective about what you connect. Juan Fernandez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And next at noon, Pam Yankee shares your egg numbers, plus Chris has your latest forecast. That's when we come back.
This is your last chance. Wisconsin's #1 mattress retailer has extended savings for 1 week only. Get any size Beauty Rest for the price of a twin, plus a bonus 30% off. Get $1,000 off luxury brands, special financing, and 5-day delivery on in-stock mattresses. Only at Ashley.
When it's hot, all you want is some relief. Relief from the heat outside. relief from sleepless nights, and relief from big electric bills. Even your air conditioning unit needs some relief. So when you wrap your home with our premium injection foam, it's like putting your entire house in a cooler. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
Tired of millionaires in the Senate like Ron Johnson who only look out for the rich and powerful? Mandela Barnes will be a voice for hard-working middle-class families. As the son of a teacher and a third-shift factory worker, he gets it. He'll make the big corporations and the rich pay their fair share and lower middle-class taxes to make things more affordable for us. Mandela Barnes knows it's about the middle class, not the millionaires. Courageous Leaders PAC Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Get 11% off everything for your next outdoor project at Menards. Enhance the natural beauty of wood with Pittsburgh Ultra Advanced Stain and Sealer in one. It will protect new and previously stained wood from the elements. Or update your home's exterior with Max Bond Exterior Paint and Primer in one. It provides superior adhesion to chalky, dirty, glossy, or previously painted surfaces. Hurry in and get 11% off your entire outdoor paint and stain projects.
Save big money at Menards.
This is your last chance. The biggest Stars and Stripes sell-off in Wisconsin has been extended for 1 week only. Save up to 52% off all doorbusters while supplies last. Plus, no money down financing. And get an extra 5% off all sale prices at checkout. Only at Ashley.
All-star athletes and celebs step up to the plate in an epic showdown at the Duck Pond.
Tomorrow, find out how you can cheer on your favorites and help local kids succeed.
And we are gearing up for the weekend. What kind of weather can we expect? I'll have the answer from 4:30 to 7.
News 3 Now is always on.
Download the Channel 3000 app and you'll have access to the News 3 Now newsroom in the palm of your hand.
The Channel 3000 app. Get it now.
Powered by News 3 Now.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yaki from the Midwest Farm Report on this Thursday. How are you?
Oh, it's a nice Thursday. I got grilling chills all up and down my spine. This is a nice day. Anybody that's golfing, you got to do something outside today is a nice day, although we may have some changing conditions. I'll let the weather department handle that. Tell you what, though, it is July. Did you know that it's also National Ice Cream Month? Of course, in Wisconsin, we celebrate our cheese, but we can do a very good job celebrating ice cream as well. The International Dairy Foods Association did some research to find out what exactly you and I prefer when it comes to ice cream, and it looks like out of the 1,000 consumers that they surveyed, the results are pretty clear. Consumers say that they've got 5 top flavors that they look for when they go to the ice cream shop, scoop shop. Number 5 on the list, chocolate chip. Number 4, strawberry. Number 3 is vanilla. Number 2 on the list of favorites among consumers, cookies and cream. And drum roll, the number 1 flavor requested by consumers, chocolate. Now, that's not exactly lining up with our ice cream makers or scoop shops. They say number 5 on their list is strawberry. Number 4, mint chocolate chip. Number 3 is chocolate. Number 2 is vanilla. And cookies and cream, that goes to the number 1 slot. We really did consume an awful lot of ice cream during the pandemic. International Dairy Foods Association says every American enjoyed about 30 pounds of ice cream in a calendar year. And that comes in many forms. But the number 1 preferred vessel is a waffle cone over a typical sugar cone. So a little something to think about, motivation towards moving towards that scoop during July National Ice Cream Month. All right, we're keeping an eye on that dairy consumer side of things because inflation is starting to be felt in the dairy aisle at the grocery store. In the month of May, the average price for a variety of dairy goods went up about 11.8%. So now we're starting to watch what consumers are doing as far as decision making. Cheese, butter, milk, I'll keep an eye on that for you. Today, barrel cheese was up 2 cents at $2.18 3/4. 40-pound block cheese and AA butter again today remain unchanged. But I thought I'd take any one of those 5 or 6 ice cream varieties, depending on how you looked at it.
There is no such thing as bad ice cream.
No,
They're all number 1.
I often say this is an equal opportunity eater you're looking at.
I love ice cream. All right, Pam, thank you. Enjoy. Here's Chris now with the forecast.
Hey, we're talking about the possibility of seeing a couple of raindrops before all is said and done. But the reality is our rain chances are not super widespread as of now. For now, I'm going to keep them a little bit on the lower side. Some stray showers going to be possible overnight tonight into early tomorrow. We could also see some stray showers for now into Monday. I'm keeping that rain chance lower just as the confidence continues to build as we go through the weekend, but I'm keeping a close eye on Sunday into Monday. That being said, here's what I am watching right now. We've had this complex of showers of thunderstorms moving essentially south of I-80 all morning long. It initially started out over parts of Iowa and Missouri. Now you see that moving into central Illinois. That is helping to filter some cloud cover in here. But at the same time, this area of thunderstorms now into South Dakota will help bring in some added cloud cover as we go through points today and tonight as well. Meanwhile, Wisconsin, generally dry. A couple of sprinkles showing up close to Eau Claire. But southern Wisconsin, we're completely dry at this point. Temperatures are comfortable. Janesville, you're at 82. Winds are out of the south, and that humidity has come back up. 78 in the Dells, 80 in Lone Rock. Right here in Madison, Wisconsin, our temperature's at 79. Mostly cloudy skies. There's not a ton of movements to the air, and the dew points have come up now into the upper 60s. It is sticky as you begin to step outside. Your clothes begin to stick to you. You might become a little bit sweaty, even though temperatures are comfortable. This is where we are, so do be prepared for that humidity as you do step out. If you plan on taking a swim, you can do it. It's a little bit cooler compared to where we've been, but I expect our temperatures to increase into the 80s, just a little bit more. Boosted today's high to 83 as opposed to 81. We'll see how these cloud cover, or how the clouds really play out for us as we go through the rest of the afternoon. They're going to have a big impact on that temperature, but I've given them just a little bit of a boost into the 80s there. We should, though, still stay dry. I'm using this model because it's doing a great job at picking up on the showers that we're seeing south of Eau Claire already at this very moment. So that being said, here's how this model continues to play things out throughout the rest of the afternoon. It completely clears us out. I expect a little bit more cloud cover than that, but this is why I still boosted those temperatures up into the 80s. More clouds arrive tonight, and it tries to bring a little shower chance, mainly from Madison and points south. It's one of those shower chances where if you blink, you'll miss it. We get towards your Friday, we're in the 70s earlier, a little bit of cloud cover. A couple of straight showers will be by early in the morning, and then into the afternoon, we'll clear skies out. Temperatures begin to warm up into the upper 70s. Or your highs. That comes with lower humidity as well. That being said, the bottom line about the forecast is this. We're going to continue our sun and clouds, but we're generally going to be dry for the rest of today. A few raindrops are going to be possible mainly late tonight and to early tomorrow, and we are still humid. We're a bit warmer, too, if we get more sun. So watch the sunshine as we go throughout today just to see if that's going to end up working to boost those temperatures. 77 tomorrow. Again, a chance of a shower early in the morning. 79 on Saturday. Sunday is great, too. But that next rain chance arrives Sunday night into Monday. Of course, we're going to watch that closely as we start off the next work week. The rest of it, though, picture perfect. Highs right around 80 with low humidity. That is why they say the winter is worth it around here. Those right. Days next week.
Absolutely. And the art fairs this weekend, perfect weather
yes,
for that.
Yes, it is.
All right, Chris, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next. We'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
What is the secret to turning your kitchen into a French bakery? The answer is simple, and it's waiting for you in the freezer aisle.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Son, it's about time we had the talk. It's time you knew the truth. Windows can take a beating, especially here in the Midwest. When it's time to replace them, call Feldco.
Isn't Feldco offering 2-for-1 windows right now, Dad?
They are, son. They are.
Less talk, more action. 2-for-1 windows from Feldco makes home improvement easy and affordable.
2-for-1 windows end soon. Call now.
Quality windows, siding, and doors. Call 866 for Feldco.
Hy-Vee hot deals are super hot this Friday through Sunday. 6 packs of Pepsi products, only $1.99. Hormel Always Tender Whole Boneless Pork Loin, only $1.99 a pound. Cosmic Crisp apples, only 99 cents a pound. A 5-pack of cracked macaroni and cheese, only $2.99 with coupon. And the savings are hotter than hot on Red Baron Pizza, only $1.99 with coupon. Scan the QR code and check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Every day, millions of innocent couches are being flattened, overused, and abused. They're crying out for help. Hi, I'm Greg Marcus. Please consider giving that dent in your couch a break by watching your next movie at Marcus Theaters. Start by going online to see what's playing. Because the couch you save may be your own.
We would never hit 12 drunk.
Clutch it up drunk? Not a chance. Do a stoppie drunk? We would never drift drunk. So you should never drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Memories matter.
I think the biggest thing I got out of my service in Vietnam was a real sense of patriotism. I'm very proud of what I did. I fought for you, and I'd fight for you again.
This 4th of July, we remember, and we never forget those who sacrificed everything for our freedoms. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Service, and we know that your memories matter.
When I first started my catering business years ago, one of my secret ingredients that I used in everything from hors d'oeuvres to the most decadent desserts was frozen puff pastry. It was so easy to use and the results were always amazing. So today I want to show you a simple bakery favorite that starts off with puff pastry and ends up with rave reviews. We unfold a sheet of thawed puff pastry and cut it into 9 squares. Then we fold each one in half, making a triangle. Now we cut 2 slits, about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge, like this, making sure the 2 cuts don't meet. Next, we unfold the triangle and fold the cut part back over it so it looks like this. We repeat this on the other side. Then we spoon a bit of our homemade cream cheese filling on the center and top it off with a fresh raspberry. Once they're all done, we bake them till the dough is golden and crispy. After these cool slightly, we dust them with some powdered sugar, and there you have it. A fancy treat that looks like it came from a French bakery, thanks to our secret ingredient, the puff pastry. The recipe for our raspberry cream Danish is online now, and we'll never let you down. I'm Monsieur Harwood in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a French secret ingredient way for you to say, c'est bon, which is another way to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, it's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Bubby's a big boy at 1.5 years old. This Mastiff mix about 77 pounds. Bubby's an active boy who loves to play outside and go on adventures. He enjoys having all the attention, though, so the best home would be one that doesn't have other dogs. Because of his size and sometimes rambunctious behavior, a home with humans who are teenaged and older would be best. He can't wait for his new family to continue working with him on improving his manners. What is that? Look at that face. Stop by Mound's Pet Food Warehouse in Fitchburg between 4 and 6 tomorrow in the evening to the animals available for adoption. For more information about the adoption event, follow Dane County Humane Society on Facebook at facebook.com/giveshelter, period. The Humane Society plans to post later this afternoon which animals will be at the event. And good news, Fiona the cat featured last week and Jason the dog featured 2 weeks ago have both been adopted. Go to giveshelter.org for information on all of this. And Chris has one final check of the forecast.
All right, throughout the rest of today, look for a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures will top out into the low 80s. We could see a couple raindrops in the morning.
All right, Chris, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Have a great afternoon.